Alright. I think I have figured out what I need to do, which is... Well, when we get there, we'll get there. So yes, the same dialogue. But let's go! Now the question is how long do I have to do this? Right, so now I have to figure out how to... Oh, there we go. Alright, got him annoyed. Not sure what I did different, though. But, oh, he's taking us home, I think. The creature drags the struggling men deeper beneath the waves, finally tossing them aside in disgust. Vengeance satisfied, it swims away. The men float dazed, unsure for the moment which direction is up. Nice day, comments a passing seal. They stare as it swims on. A voice breaks into their panic. Are you in need of assistance? It's the seal. The brothers flail, now beginning to gulp water. Right then, barks the seal, and is gone as quickly as it had come. The men begin to sink despondently. As their eyes darken, the men seem to hear singing, coming nearer, 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 nearer. Oh, I don't know what to do for this part. Oh, we are big seals now. The first seal speaks. The transformation will hold until you reach the surface, but you must keep together or risk breaking the spell early. And now, large gentlemen, we must part. Farewell! With perfectly coordinated dives, the seal disappear back into the depths. So, what do I do? Alright, that doesn't seem too bad. Heedless of the warning, the burly sea seals spread out as they swim until the spell around them breaks. Weakens, and they become human once more. The men make a last, futile effort to swim to the surface, but finally sink, exhausted, just like me reading that one sentence. But hey, new ending! So I think that's 3 for without barrels, so let's try another for the weights. I haven't done that one. We meet again, bearded travelers. You failed to stick together, and that's why you're meeting me with my same dialogue. Please, please break the spell. Break the Groundhog Day spell and release all of us back into the regular time stream. Yes, you have sought new paths this day, but none of them are the right one to get us out of this endless summer. You know, endless age, but there's actually 12 paths. There's at least 12. Please, you have to save us all. Okay, so the next one is actually possibly going to be the hardest for me because I don't remember what ending I've done. So we're actually going to check. Alright, I said I would try to check, but I can't. Actually, I don't know what it's saying. Yeah, I don't actually remember this next part. Now see here, begins Steadybeard. Last time we sat with you fellas, you let us miss our stop. How do we know we can trust you? Sit, friends. To the Great One, all are worthy to trust the unworthy. Bravebeard snores loudly, but the three men sit once more. There's a silence, and the nymphs begin to speak in turn. With the Great One, there is only something. Before the Great One, all nothingness is as nothing. The Great One brings to us. Final stop. Please exit through the front with your belongings. Again! Bellows Hastybeard as they sail out. I'll wring their pasty blue necks. So now this is the hard part. Once again, men and rock stand facing one another. Then, suddenly, a general chaos breaks out. Small beings, booms the small mountain. You have come back! The men step forward tentatively. Hello again, big fella. Begins Bravebeard. How are the flowers? Flowers! Shouts the rock creature. Shall I fetch one? Shall I? Hastybeard feigns excitement. Oh, would you? Before he finishes, the creature is already stumping away. I have done it! I have fetched a flower! The men turn reluctantly from the enticing safety of their boat to face the returning earthquake. Gently, the massive stone fist places before them what appears to be an upended tree. Why, thank you, gushes Hastybeard, elbowing the snickering Bravebeard. What a nice flower! The big creature beams. Alright, so this is the tricky part, but you know what? We might actually get some special dialogue if I mess it up. The creature's shoulders slump. Dejected. It has wilted again! I will fetch another! Turning, the mountainous creature begins to stump away, then stops. Maybe it will grow back, the creature suggests, turning back. At At their chorus of protest, the big creature shrugs and continues on. So yes, if I mess up this next part... As he thunders away, they breathe a sigh of relief. "Quick," whispers Hasty Beard. Yeah, if I mess up this next part... Well, either way, we're going to get new dialogue, I think. Goodbye. Goodbye, small mountain, big hill. "What is with this place?" shouts Brave Beard over the rumble. "I'm starting to think Old Man Thunder has a quarrel with Beards." A rain tumbles heavily over them. They begin to hear a familiar, wordless chorus. The men have a little time to wonder at the sudden calm before the rain closes about them once more. The boat begins to weigh heavy in the water. "Curse it! She's a goner!" shouts Hasty Beard. "Best grab something that floats." Clinging to wooden barrels, they watch their beloved ship sink into the depths. Gradually, the storm slackens and passes into the night. There's no sound now beyond the hollow brush of wood and wave. I don't know if this is a new ending or not. I don't remember what I did. Oh, here we go. Let's find out. "We meet again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day," she smiles. "You did it. You remembered what you did not do. Which, I know that doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it makes sense. You remembered what you did and you didn't do it. So that means that you got something new. So don't worry. You're making progress. Don't ask what happens when you repeat a path. Seriously, don't ask." "Hi, Dazzle. How are you?" I don't know why you're worried about the stream title. It's just very simple. Burly Men at Sea, Part 2. I have a few more endings to get, and it's just going to be a matter of, can I remember? Taught. Alright, Dazzle, taught, got more work, haven't eaten yet, so like a typical day. Well, you know what's also a typical day when I see you? Go eat. But yeah, typical days can be like that. But hey, let's find out where we are at in terms of unlocking endings, because I don't remember now. Yeah, so we've got 8 endings so far. Yeah, 8? Yeah, 8. So, my counting is right. I just came from the forest. Even more reason to eat if you've just come from the forest. Like, if I just came from the forest today, if I just came back from the forest today, I would have actually gotten food on my way home. Anyways, let's get eaten by a whale again. And because I'm lazy, we're just going to start right from here. Within the Great One, there is only what is. Before the Great One, all nothingness is as nothingness. The Great One brings to us the final stop, because we're never ever going to let you off where you intend to get off. The only stop is ever the final stop. There's probably something to be said about that, philosophically speaking. But we're not here for that. If you want that, well, I don't even know who you talk to. But not us. Get out of our whale. Now, I think the mountain is cute, but I have a really hard time doing the voice. Yes, we've come back. How are the flowers? Please go get some flowers. Yeah, the time loops here are really weird, don't you think so, my brothers? They can partially remember that we've been in a time loop, but only the creature at the end of things seems to remember that much. But I'm not sure. She seems a little bit repetitive, you know what I mean? Anyways, we've got another flower. Wake up, small beings. I have thrown away the dreadful boat. Groaning, the men pick themselves up. At the sight of the now vacant water, three faces suddenly grow pale beneath beards. I am quite good at throwing, adds the creature proudly. Oh, snarls Hastybeard, then why don't you take your precious flower and... Great idea, cuts in Steadybeard. How about a demonstration? Hastybeard glowers at the creature as the creature breaks into a chaos of celebration. Hold it, shouts Steadybeard. There's a hitch. It's not a proper demonstration if we don't see it land, he pretends to think. That is a good point, admits the rock creature, sighing. Oh, I have an idea, continues Steadybeard, winking at the others. Why don't you throw us with it? The others gape in horror for a moment before catching on. What an opportunity! We'll see your skill firsthand, chimes in Bravebeard. The creature, who had been looking between them uncertainly, resumes celebrating as the men clamber onto the tree. Are you ready, small beings? After a few moments, its smile begins to fade. Oh. Oh, that's odd. We don't go right. Do we go left? No, we don't go left. No ship in sight, growls Hastybeard. The brute must have tossed her elsewhere. As the makeshift vessel floats on against the setting sun, there's a sudden splash. The men brace themselves, but the tree glides on, unhindered. Twice more they hear a disturbance in the water, but see nothing. The evening stretches on, their confidence waiting with the sunlight. It fears to face us in the daylight, the coward, snarls Bravebeard. They wait, uneasy. Foiled by the tree, the massive jaws of some unseen leviathan crunch to a halt. A laugh burst from Bravebeard. Poor beastie got something stuck in his teeth? Aye, if it holds, sobs Steadybeard, eyeing Hastybeard's refuge at the center. The jaws snap shut over the shattered tree, launching the men out into the deepening darkness. Satisfied, the creature sinks back into the depths. Unsure which way is up, the men struggle to surface in the empty, dark water. Follow the bubbles if you can see. But they maybe can't see. We meet again, bearded travelers. You got something new, finally. But we are still not free of the time loop, in case you haven't noticed. Even I, a great sea creature, am not free of the time loop. You must save us all. You know what? Let's try it. Before I unlock what is definitely going to be the final before I unlock the final path, let's try, well actually I might even fail that one anyways. Let's try to find out what happens if you fail. Cause like, I guess failure's an option. Okay, seriously. Do you have moose in Scandinavia? Because that's definitely a moose. So yeah, the question is, do I want to try to take the time to fail to get a new path? Why not? We can find out what happens.